Hi, everyone. I see people entering now. Hi, everyone. How are you? I am so happy to see people entering our last live event for 2024. And I am so happy to be sharing this space with amazing people, amazing teachers. But I'm also very happy to see all of you on the chat. So please tell me where you're from, what you teach, what grade do you teach? I see that Jamal is from Egypt too, as two of our presenters. But tell us on the chat where you're from, what you teach, what grade do you teach, and in the meantime, I'm going to be presenting myself. For those who doesn't know me, I am Majo. I am part of the Edpuzzle community team, and I cannot be like more happy than I am right now. I am currently in Mexico City, so that's why my English is not like the best. But I was a teacher, an ed tech teacher, and an ed tech coach, and I am so happy to be part of the Edpuzzle team. And today we have another Edpuzzle teammate that is Jesus, and he's gonna be presenting himself. Jesus.
All right, hello and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. As Majo said, we are so excited. This is our last live event in 2024, so we are very excited to get this started. I'm gonna also introduce myself very fast before I introduce our presenters for today. Yeah, as Majo said, my name is Jesus. I'm from Spain. You can also tell that my English is not my first language, as Majo, but yeah. We are so happy to be here. I used to be a teacher like most of you, especially in elementary education, but now I'm part of the community team at Edpuzzle. So now I'm going to introduce you our first presenter. His name is Mohamed Abu Hassan, please.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are joining us. My name is Mohamed Abu Hassan. I teach English in Bahrain for more than 24 years. I am an Edpuzzle coach and trainer. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mohamed. And we also have another Mohamed, in this case, Mohamed Khalaf, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mohammed Khalaf. I'm from Egypt. I'm a senior English teacher for primary school. I am also an Edpuzzle Ambassador 2024.
Nice. Thank you so much, Mohamed, for joining us today. And finally, we have Miss Assurance. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're from and where you are. My name is Assurance, and it's nice to have you here. I am an elementary teacher. I teach year one. I teach the little ones. Okay, and I'm super excited to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Assurance. Majo, would you like to explain how are we going to do it today?
Yes, so today's webinar, it's rapid fire, and a rapid fire is a 30-minute session where amazing teachers share best practices, share ideas, and share all of their knowledge of Edpuzzle. And today specifically, we're going to be talking, or they're going to be sharing how to use Edpuzzle those days before holidays and during the holidays, because let's be honest, learning never ends. And we can make it really fun, right? So first, we're going to have Mohamed Abu and Mohamed Khalaf, the both Mohammeds presenting.
Yeah.
So it's all yours.
Yes, thank you.
So let me share my screen.
In the meantime, Mohamed, let me say that we have people or teachers connected from all over the world. We have friends from Egypt, from Thailand, from Greece, so from everywhere. So from Tunisia. So welcome everyone one more time.
Yes.
Yes, there
we
you
can
go.
see it now.
Perfect. So as Mimo said that we would love for you to spread share with Edpuzzle this holiday season. All of us are about to start our holiday season and we are about to end our first semester. So today in our rapid fire, we are gonna share with you some tips and tricks on how to keep your students engaged during the holiday season. So here is the outlines of my presentation with Mr. Muhammad Khalaf. These are the top tips that we will be sharing with you today in our Edpuzzle Live. The first one, we will be sharing with you how to keep your students engaged during the holiday season via Edpuzzle video lessons. And Mr. Muhammad Khalaf will be sharing with us how to find an Edpuzzle video lesson using so many ways. Also, to share with you how to educate your students about cultural and religious holidays. And we will be sharing with you some top tips for winter holidays ideas and students projects to keep your students engaged even after holiday seasons. Also, how to promote student-centered holiday learning. And finally, what are we aiming to achieve? Mr. Muhammad Khalaf is sharing with us right now how to find an Edpuzzle video lesson. So, Mr. Muhammad, it's yours.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mohammed. First of all, we have to search for a video. We have to go to Edpuzzle Discover tab or YouTube and search for a video that fits your lesson. Pick a video that will help your students learn about winter holidays, celebration, or any other topic you are teaching. Go to the question tab once you have selected the video. Find the question tabs, then where you can add questions or interactive features to help your students engage with this video. We have also to add notes about winter holidays. In the question tabs, you can add helpful notes for your students. You can add information about winter holidays, explain some holidays traditions, or give an extra context so your students can understand the video better. After that, you can generate or create holiday questions. We have two ways to do that. You can either make your own questions or use AI assistant ones. Choose questions that match the level and needs of your students. Make sure the questions are related to the content of this video and focus on winter holidays or celebration or any other topic you want to explore. Then you have to finish and assign your video. After adding your questions and notes, click on finish to save your work. Then assign this video or to your students so they can watch it and answer questions you have set. What are you waiting for? Give it a try. Don't wait too long. Start using Edpuzzle in this way and try out the interactive features. It's a great way to make learning more fun and engaging for students. Now, we can know more about how to promote student-centered learning with Mr. Muhammad Abu Hassan.
Once you found the video, as Mr. Muhammad Khalaf has shared with us, two ways or so many ways for having and for selecting and for finding any Edpuzzle video and adding it to your account. Once you found it, you can assign it to your students just only to get them engaged during the holiday season. Make sure that this video and the content in this video is related to this video, that related to any seasonal holiday or festive holiday that you are teaching your students about. You have to assign a student a project about any holiday or about any special day that your students will be celebrating during the holiday season. You can ask your students to record a video lesson with questions and adding some notes about this holiday. By doing this, your students are helping their peers learn about festive holidays. Remember, we would love to transform our traditional environment using Edpuzzle and taking our students' learning to the next level in a super fun, engaging, enjoyable, meaningful, and fun way. Now, Mr. Muhammad Khalaf will be sharing with us some top tips for students' project.
Yeah, this is some ideas for students projects. First, we have or we can research and talk about holidays. Students can choose a holiday celebrated in English-speaking country like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or New Year's, or even in their own country. They can research the history, traditions, and how people celebrate it. Then they can present this information to their classmates in a short talk or a discussion. Prepare a project. Students can pick a festival or celebration they are interested in, whether it's a global holiday or something local to their culture. They can create a project. They will present the project to the class, sharing the important details about this festival. Write a story. Each student can think about their favorite holiday and write a creative story around it. The story could describe how they celebrate or tell a fictional tale connected to the holiday. Afterward, they can practice reading a story aloud in front of the class to improve their speaking and presentation skills. Upload or select a video. Students can either make their own videos to explain a holiday or choose a relevant video from YouTube. The video could show how the holiday is celebrated, special activities, or even holiday tradition. After uploading a selecting video, they can share it with the class for everyone to watch and discuss, adding some notes and questions. To make learning more interactive, students can add questions or notes to the video they share. For example, they could add questions like, "What's your favorite part of this holiday?" or notes like, "This holiday is celebrated in winter." This makes the activity more engaging and encourages others to think better about this topic. After we have discussed, now it's time to know what we are aiming to achieve with Mr. Muhammad Abu Hassan.
Remember, what we aim to achieve is that we would love for our students to learn not only about festive holidays in their own countries, but in the whole world. So they can learn about any festive holiday everywhere in the globe. So now we are aiming to achieve so many points. The first thing is that all of us, not only our students, but we as well, we would love to celebrate winter holidays in a super fun way using Edpuzzle video lessons.
Yeah.
We would love to engage every learner personally, academically, and emotionally. Also, we would love to create inclusive learning experiences that honor holiday seasons. We would love for them to explore cultural practices tied to the holiday season they are learning about. We would love to help our learners connect with their peers and the world around them.
Yeah.
Also, to raise our students' awareness of the seasonal celebrations, festivals, special days, and events. We would love for them to increase students' levels of awareness about international days and weeks. And finally, we would love to make holiday-inspired learning meaningful. Remember, we have to make every day during the holiday season a special one. Mr. Muhammad?
If you have more question, let's chat with us, Mr. Muhammad Abu Hassan. This is the email, and this is my email, Muhammad Khalaf, and this is our handle on Twitter or X, Mr. Muhammad Abu Hassan, and me, Muhammad AD Tech. Thank you.
So let's continue chatting. If you would like to ask about anything, you can connect with Mr. Muhammad Khalaf and with me, and we will be more than happy to share our tips and tricks and our insights on how to use Edpuzzle to engage every learner during the holiday season with you at any time. So thank you so much for joining us. But for you, this going to be happening. Thank you.
Thank
Over
you.
to you, Meho
Thank you.
and Mr. Jesus.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mohamed Abu Hassan and Mohamed Khalaf. Those were really great ideas and resources. You guys got to the point, but you were very clear explaining the reason behind it and the benefit from it and what are expecting to get from those student projects and resources. So what we are going to do is I'm going to let Assurance now do her presentation. But when she's done, we are going to encourage teachers to ask questions on the chat so we can debate a little bit about all of these great resources and ideas. So thank you so much. And Assurance,
Thank
it's
you.
your turn. So all yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. So I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, but it's a little bit small right now. Assurance, I don't know if you want to make it bigger.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So is it
There
showing
you go.
now?
Perfect. Yes, it's perfect now. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, the people who spoke before me have really nailed it. They give us a good reason why we should use Edpuzzle. But I am going to talk about using Edpuzzle for the younger learners. Yes, because I take the younger learners, and so what would they do? What can the younger learners do? Okay, so my name is Assurance. I am Microsoft and Google certified educator. My details are here. That's my link my LinkedIn contact, so you can always get to know me. You can also ask Susan Maya for my information. Okay, so what can the younger learners do? Oh, this creating projects, making the learners to do something. But the younger learners can also do something else, and we are going to talk about it now. Okay, they can analyze a book. This is a festive period. It's a time for holiday. It's a time to celebrate. So they can analyze a book. Or they can analyze something about the season they're in. For example, in some countries, they're celebrating Thanksgiving. Some of them are celebrating Christmas. So they can analyze a season or they can analyze a book during the holiday. And how they do that, because they're younger learners, we use audio responses. It's actually better, it's more fun for them. Okay, so the link to this video is already in my presentation. So by the time they share it, you're going to get it. Okay, so what they can do, this is a Cinderella story. Most of the younger learners do know about it, or you can introduce it to them. Now, my first question in the video was, what were the names of Cinderella's two mice friends? So they are going to do audio responses. Children love to hear themselves talk. They're very interested and very expressive. They like to always be expressive. So this is an opportunity for them to express themselves. So they can tell you with the audio response the names of the two mice that were Cinderella's friends. And then the next question is, why was Cinderella so excited about the dress? In the story, you're going to see the learners who hear everything about the Cinderella story. So why they hear, Edpuzzle gives them opportunity to say what they hear. So that's very fantastic. And they always like to have fun with that. Okay, so why was Cinderella so excited about the dress? So they can tell you, oh, because she's never had something like this before. So they can actually express themselves, helping them to learn to speak out and to learn to share their ideas. Okay, now the next question is, what did Cinderella leave behind at the ball? In the story, we know that Cinderella left something. So they're going to tell you what she left, and it makes it more fun. And the last and the most interesting part is, tell me the story in your own words. When you tell these learners to say it in their own words, they are super excited. They want to share their own ideas. They want to tell you what happened in the story, because you're allowing them to express themselves by helping them to speak. So they will be excited because it's audio response. So they're going to say it with your voices, and it's really going to be fun. So you can try it, or you can try any other video on Edpuzzle. You can give them a book. You can even do this after the holiday in January, in February. Tell me how it went. There's always a video in on Edpuzzle, and they can analyze it in their own way. So this is the link. So if you have the presentation, this is where I have the link to the video I talked about. It's really interesting. Okay, so thank you, Mayo. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much for this opportunity to present. All right.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Assurance. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you so much for all of these ideas. These are amazing. Like, I can actually think of how to implement all of the ideas that you shared, and in different ways, in different topics, in different subjects. So this is great. Teachers are gonna leave this webinar with lots of ideas that I'm hoping they're gonna apply in their classroom, and we would love to see them on social media. So don't forget to tag us all to see what you've created in your classroom. But now I am going to share with you an idea. I think it could work, especially during the holidays. I'm gonna share. I was looking for another page, but tell me if you can see my screen.
Yes, please.
Yes? Okay. So I was thinking of doing a recipe, because we all know that during the holidays we eat delicious food, like all around the world. We all have different dishes and different recipes that we prepare during the holidays, and they're not the same like in the world. So how about sharing what other classmates eat during the holidays? So what I am proposing here is a student project where students create their own video lesson. They can cook a recipe. They can maybe do like step by step how they can cook it, they can prepare it. And this, like, the goal of this student project is for them to create their own content, maybe the speaking skills, but because if you're an English teacher, you can ask them to do or record it in English or in Spanish or whatever language you want them to. And also for them to get to know the traditions in other parts of the country. And this is like a more cultural thing because, I mean, who doesn't want to know more about what's out there and what is like different from what I do, maybe. So at the end, students send the video to the teacher, and the teacher assigns it to the students on that class so that other students or other classmates can see my video preparing this dish, and maybe they can prepare it in their own house. So yeah, this is like, because sharing is caring, and this is like a great idea on to get to know more tradition, more cultural things around the world, dishes, delicious food, duh. And yeah, we make them create their own content. So the only thing that I did is I wrote the goal or the objective of what I want them to achieve in this video. And I put like very simple instructions on what I want from that video. Then they do the magic and I share it with other students. But it's important to say and remember that student projects are not going to be shared to anybody. These are private, and this is only for the teacher that assigned the student project. So if the teacher wants to assign it to the classmates, she can do it, but she cannot share it with other classes or other teachers, and nobody's gonna see that content, only the teacher and the classmates. So this is my idea. I hope you like it. And now Jesus is gonna share an idea too that we can apply in our classrooms.
Yeah, no, thank you, Majo, and thank you everyone else. You guys share really cool ideas. I'm gonna share one more. I'm gonna be fast also. I think we are doing great with time. I've never seen, I don't think I've ever been in a live that we've been doing so good with time. So thank you so much, everyone. So let me share my screen. One moment. So like both Mohammeds, I was also an English teacher, and before long holidays, like the winter holidays and the summer holidays, I remember that there were always some parents who would ask me, okay, I know that vacations are just to rest, but that is a lot of time. So I want my children to practice their English somehow during these holidays. Can you provide me with some resources? So what I used to do before is I would send them a Google Docs with a list of videos that would be appropriate for them to watch at home. However, I think Edpuzzle came up with this idea, with this feature that is really useful and really easy to use, which are the playlists. So here is an example of a playlist where I put a few videos together. In this case are 9 videos. You can see here the total of the playlist is 9 videos and 1 hour with, in this case, Christmas stories. So why would I send this to parents? Normally, when I send this kind of playlist, it's totally voluntary. I'm not gonna force a student to watch this. It's just something voluntary. What are the benefits? First of all, the students are gonna keep practicing their English, but in a fun way, because our videos that normally they enjoy, because these are stories, they are read aloud, they are cartoons, in this case about Christmas. They are gonna learn that Christmas vocabulary, and also, as you guys know, that is a cultural aspect that they are learning for the language. In this case, if they are learning English, it's very important that they learn about the tradition, the Christmas tradition in different countries around the world, like Mohammed mentioned before. So this is also an aspect that is part of learning a new language. So what I did is I went to YouTube. I found like very popular or very successful videos for Christmas stories. I brought those videos to Edpuzzle. As you know, when you bring a video to Edpuzzle and you finalize it, you can find other versions that the teachers have already used on Edpuzzle. And you can see, okay, this teacher has used this video and has, let's look at the first one for instance, has 9 questions. And they has also like trimmed the video. So you can have a look to see those questions make sense for your student. You will always have to review because those questions have to be appropriate with the level of your student. We don't want those questions to be too difficult or too easy. We want to make it appropriate to their level. And then another benefit is that they are going to be watching this video, but not in a passive way. They are going to be active, they are going to be meaningful videos, and they have to be paying attention because they know at any moment a question is going to pop up. So the easy of this is that you could just assign the whole playlist to your student, and also if you want to share the playlist with another teacher, you know it's super easy. You just click on share preview, copy link, and I'm gonna just paste on the chat because it may be useful for other teachers in the room. And that's it. That was my idea. I hope it was also helpful or meaningful for some of you. Maho, what else do we have?
Of course. Actually, this is really cool idea because I saw in the chat that a lot of teachers were like, this is a great idea. And I think they are thankful for you sharing that link. So there was a question, and I think this is interesting. Aidini, she says, I'm sorry, I don't know if she's a she or a he. You know the name sometimes I don't know. He? Okay.
Yeah.
So he said,
Thank you,
thank you, Mohammed. He says that he's new to Edpuzzle and he's asking if students need an account on Edpuzzle to watch the video lesson. And I already told him that it depends on how he creates the class. You can create an open class or a classic class. A classic class, they need to have an account because it's going to ask them. But if you do an open class, they can enter when you share the code, your class code, or the link to your class, and they can enter. But if you want more info about this, just send us a DM on social media and we can share all the videos and resources we have so that you can start doing a lot of things with Edpuzzle. I don't know if there are more questions.
There was another question from Luke. I don't think we have that option available right now. He was asking me if we could download videos from Edpuzzle. It's also because of the copyright. That's the reason that we cannot download a video from YouTube from another teacher because we don't have their permission, you know. But I get your point. Sometimes it's true that maybe the creator of that video on the YouTube delete the video. It may also be erased on Edpuzzle. But I don't know. I haven't encountered that issue that often. Just 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
If there is any other question on the chat, this is the time because we have here really experts on Edpuzzle.
They are asking if they need an account for student project. It's the same. If you create an open class, they can enter without an account.
But Majo, correct me if I'm wrong, and you probably know already. For a student project, you cannot use them on an open class. So you have to create your class and then add your students. So they have to register also, and then you can assign the student project. But both of Mohammed and Assurance, I don't know you have experience using the student projects. I believe you do. I don't know, you can share with us what are the benefits and the things that the students enjoy the most of doing those student projects.
Most they like to do a project or something like that. They can upload videos, they can share ideas, feelings, and this is the best way to use Edpuzzle in my classroom.
Thank you, Mohammed Khalaf. I don't know, you wanna add something else, Mohammed Abu Hassan?
Yeah, my students already love seeing themselves and recording videos for themselves. You know that screen recording using Edpuzzle is so amazing and a fabulous way for my learners to see themselves and to see their partners. Even during my classroom, my students always ask me to share their videos, their project
Yeah.
in front of the whole class. They would love to see themselves. They would love to add comments. They love to add their feedback. They love to see some kinds of thank you for your amazing videos and something like that. So all of my students love to record themselves using the Edpuzzle screen recording, then uploading their videos just only for sharing with me as some projects. From time to time, I ask them to do some kinds of tasks. So they ask me to do this task and to create some videos and share them with me. And instead of having some, that paperwork is a traditional thing to write a report, to do something, but even recording using Edpuzzle is very easy, very fast, and free at the same time. So what are you waiting for? Start creating your Edpuzzle account, start creating your classes, adding your students, assigning your projects, and receiving your students' videos, and let the fun begin.
Thank you so much one more time. Just to make sure, because normally we have the same question on the chat, you are gonna be receiving the recordings on the email the following days in case you miss a part of the webinar, but it will be also available on YouTube in a few days, and then also you will be receiving a certificate of attendance. Majo, what are we gonna share with the attendees right now?
So, Assurance, I don't know I'm sure if you wanted to share something. No? Okay. So now, thank you, Mohammed Khalaf, and thank you, Mohammed Abu Hassan, for this explanation on student project. And right now, we're going to be sharing two links. We're going to be sharing the link to the Edpuzzle swag, where you can see the presentations and social media from our amazing presenters. So you can contact them in case you have a question, or you can see what the content they post, because they are posting very frequently. So go ahead and follow them. And the second link we're going to be sharing is the link to our Edpuzzle official community group on Facebook. So we really encourage you to start following us on that Facebook group. Well, not following us, like entering our group. Yes, entering our group, because we share, Jesus and I and other teachers around the world are sharing best practices, questions they have, and you can help them answer them, or they are looking for ideas. They also share ideas. So go ahead and enter our group. You will see that it will ask you some questions first. It is important for you to know that you need to answer them. You need to answer those questions so that we can give you access to the group. Okay, so there you go, the digital swag, where you can find all the information of us and our presenters and the Edpuzzle official community group. I want to thank Assurance, Mohammed, both Mohammeds. Thank you so much for doing this live event. Amazing, for being in our last live event of 2024. And I really think this is going to be an amazing start for 2025. So thank you, Jesus, too. I don't know if you want to say something.
Mohammed, I think you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
Sorry. I can see so many on the chat. So from us, we would love to send a massive thank you for joining us today, so many. Always a pleasure to present with the amazing and the fabulous, the super awesome Edpuzzle team. Thank you so many for joining us. You are amazing, and I'm still wearing your amazing Edpuzzle t-shirt. I'm so proud to wear so many t-shirt.
Thank you so much, Mohammed.
I want to say something. I want to thank you so much for this chance to give me this opportunity to participate in this live event, the last one in 2024. What a great chance! Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mao. Thank you, my dear friends today. Hope you Happy New Year and Merry Christmas, inshallah.
Assurance, I don't know you want to say
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity to present with the amazing Edpuzzle team. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we are gonna close it now. So thank you one more time to all the presenters and also the teachers who have been here with us. If they miss it, they will receiving the recording link. And one more time, like now, just say happy holidays and happy new year. We see each other on social media. So thank you, everyone.
See you, everyone. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy
Happy holidays to
holidays.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.